There are a few different ways to do this hike. One way is to carry your own sleeping equipment, which is, if you are physically able to and you're up for that challenge, it's probably the best way because it gives you the most independence. Now, there are one of the things that I thought was a big headache is trying to find accommodations. So you can do this on your own. You can hire a service. They will transport your luggage from one town to the other town, and they will set up and pre-book your accommodations, which is probably the sweetest way to do it, but you are more limited. All right, have fun. All right, Glasgow. Here we are. Let's check this place out. It's a nice little old building. Beginning of our little hike. We picked up the city bus. It's about £10. Yeah, we just get off the train. We got a nice lady. She's gonna get us in the right direction.
And everything is
with vegetable.
yes, and we just have it in Main Street. It's lovely.
Nice.
Really nice.
Oh,
And that's where it's
Right, Russell. No macking and small dogs.
Where's Highland Way?
Like heavy jack.
all right. Oh boy. 26 miles. Okay.
Exciting.
To King's House. All right. Look out for these people from the past. They too travel parts of the route for many different reasons and all have a tale to tell. We hope you enjoy your visit and that your walk is a pleasant one. 15 minutes into the hike, so to kind of get up a hill. Slight overview, not much, but you get a little bit. First, about 2 kilometers or 2 miles, 2 miles within the hike, and this is sort of, you kind of break out a little bit. It's not the most scenic, it's mostly just woodlands you're going through, so this is not exactly the scenic route yet. We'll see what happens.
Leopard.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
A snow leopard Bengal.
She's beautiful.
And she loves when you're
she
doing
loves it. Oh, what a little lush.
Oh, look at the baby.
Residents, fire service, police. So here at Highland Way, come to a road, we're taking a left.
When we get kind of up here, if you want to stop and do it,
Yeah, I think so.
don't mind taking a little pee.
Yeah. Okay, we're probably like what, 2 hours? About 2 hours into it. We're just past that little cool little community of trippy little houses, and you pick up the road for a little bit and then take a right and then down the path you go. Okay, this is a bush you must watch out for. Very dangerous. It looks fairly benign, but it's got these tiny little spikes that you can't, it gets in your finger, you can't dig it out because they're too small, and it has to fester and puff up, and then over like about a week, then you can extract it. We're almost 4 hours into the hike. Kind of takes a little bit of a left turn, and then you're in this little valley area. Example of, take a quick look and see what it looks like. A little hand sanitizer. Oh, you get these little pods. A little shower. Cabins, and they're about 45 euros. It's ideal if you bring your own sleeping bag. There's a couple islands out on that lake. It's a big lake. All right, entering our little town Drymen. It's like D-R-Y-M-A-N, something like that. And you have to get off the trail and hoof your way into town and get to your accommodations. So quite important to have your accommodations before you get here for sure. Like the day before would be excellent. A little spar. Go to a little room first. First accommodations. We're kind of puffed out here. It seems like a big happening hotel, that's for sure. Alright, these are the rooms. They're nothing fancy, about 150 pound. That's pound. But remember, a little pod is 50 pound. Just a little pod with just two little beds without. So something to think about. This should give us a good night's sleep.
Good luck getting a quiet room.
Little. What was the town name?
Drymen. We came up
Drymen.
here.
So we left Drymen and we're trying to pick up the trail, and it's a little bit convoluted. It would be my suggestion that you ask a local in the town where you pick up the trail. But we're kind of in a funny spot here. It's not, if you're off the path, this is what it looks like. And there's that plant with the yellow flowers, which is really, don't walk through it with bare legs.
Good decision.
I'm good. So remember what I said about these plants. Okay, so you got a bunch of these coming up. Don't rub into them. Certainly not with fresh skin. So make sure you're well covered up if you're going to be walking through this. And then you can see up the trail. That stuff will get the microscopic little slivers in your skin. It's very difficult to dig out. Okay, so it rained last night. A little bit certainly humid right now. And you just swarmed of these bugs. I don't know if you can see that, but they're flying all over the place. Look at that, they're on the camera. They're like little flies. They're nasty little suckers. So, not all of this is a wonderful walk in the park.
I can't stand still, so it's just swarming.
That was a bit of a roundabout way of
getting back to the trail, my recommendation, don't take that one. Is get more specific information so that you're more directly on the trail. That was just too convoluted.
Well, when we were on that
See, it
road,
says Drymen, so maybe that is the
we were
way.
on that road. Get some bug spray out here, so hang on just a second.
Yeah, so a bit of information. Okay, so if you are on the West Highland Way, you can get to Drymen right here, and let's say you had your hotel accommodations, well, you would take that road, and it's a little bit tricky. Here's Melissa trying to satisfy her bug conditions. Any rate, so don't be surprised, you're going to see all of these little turnoffs. This other one goes to another place, another trail. So it is not just one trail, it's a bunch of trails, and some of the trails lead off the main trail and it goes to like a town or some other hike area or viewpoint. So be prepared. And there, I bet you Milburn Trail is probably a place that you could park your car and pick up the trail and do a portion of it and walk back or something. Nice little valley. We're going to go via Conic Hill, which is going to be over that thing over there. A little bit more adventure for us. Or you can go down Belmaha, and it's 1 mile less, more or less. But that is a big lake. So we're here, and we're going to go up and over this hill and get the whole viewpoint, see the loch with the little islands. Or you can take the lower trail, which is going to be probably about at least an hour shorter, less arduous because that's flat. This is going to go up and high. Well, definitely it's getting more interesting. Up that hill we're going. We're going to be going up to the top there. Boom. Let's see what that's like. Nice little. I get a feeling we're going to get some more rain before we're done with this day. Good use of a dam for the animals, and that's a cute little. Huh. Backside of the Conic Hill. That lake is big enough to have small sailboats on it. That's a big lake. Getting lots of wind too. I think that's the peak. Well, if you're coming from Balmaha, you would see this. It's worth it, definitely, without a doubt. This part's pretty easy. And down we go. We're not down this thing yet. There's a fair bit of elevation. Oh. And the hill path will take you all the way up to the top, basically. I think we went to here. I don't think we went up to the very, very top, but that was sufficient. And this first section, when you're going up, it's pretty steep. This looks like the main. Get ourselves a little coffee after. We are good people.
Huh?
We're good people. Yeah. A little beer. These are oak tree. Yeah, she showed little. Oh, these are pretty cute.
Really cute.
Oh, maybe we'll have a peaceful, bloody night. Not the car noise. Huh. Okay, so how much are these? About 200? 200. These are 200, so they're not cheap. And they want to get you out at 10 a.m. So. I thought we were going to get those nice places over there, but we're in these sheds. Oh yeah. A little shed with a funny looking door. Looks like you could probably float this sucker on the ocean and make it back to America. Give you fake grass. Ay. Did you open it? That's not the door? Somebody had the idea of those are 200, and that's 200 pounds, by the way. I would hate to see what those other things cost. Initially I thought we were going to get one of these houses, and I thought, well, for that price, that's a very reasonable. I think these are like summer cottages. Loch Lomond. It's a big lake. I mean, if it's got sailboats on it. Looks like these guys are going on a little boat trip. There's something bloody prehistoric about those suckers. Town.
This is just north of Balmaha. It's like a little safari.
Balmaha. Little safari tents that you could rent. I mean, we're assuming that you can rent these, but there's no place that you can find them online, right? You have to know this by doing the town of Le Mans. You're on the road for just a short bit and then you pick up the trail again here.
Show everybody what it
Just past. The lake is still over there. Deodorant, protein. Trappets. These are the designated sites that you can camp at. I mean, they're nice little sites. Got a little access to the lake. They're big enough that you get a little bit of privacy. Huh. Not so bad. This is really a long lake. I mean, it's like 2 days and we're still on the side of this lake. So they're very controlled about campsites. This apparently was an industrial site at one point and they converted it. So they did a pretty good job.
I mean, this is an odd.
We're about 2.5 hours into the hike on the second day, day 2. Still the same lock, man. This is one long lock. We're close to Rowardennan, a little town about 7 kilometers from Balmaha on the West Highland Trail. These are pricey, they're like £275 It's a whole house. It's okay if you're going to stay, but for the night, that's a lot. Looks like we're coming into Rowardennan. Did you get any requests?
Yeah, she said they're upstairs.
$130.
You'd
Hmm?
be grateful
Oh.
because you could have been walking all the way to the next place. So,
Ah.
you know, I think it's you need to cut that shit out.
Beginning of day 3. So look at that, West Highland Way. So they transport your baggage from one location to another. That's pretty common. There's about maybe 2-3 services.
This is day 4.
Day 4. This is day 4. The 3rd day of hiking. 4th day of hiking.
Day 2 went to Balmaha. Day 3 we went to here.
Oh, so
And now day 4.
yeah.
Yeah, this is the 4th day walking. No, that's a mountain.
Okay, on the trail you come across these little, they're literally self-catering stores. Cakes, sweets, crisps. You can scan this thing. Oh man, they even have a nice little, they even have water,
Dog treats.
cash in here, or use the code.
Rolls.
I mean, juices, they ain't cold.
Man,
Eggs, hard
They even
boiled,
have eggs.
£1, man, that's not so bad. Actually, not all that bad. I mean, the water. There you go.
get a little
Uh-oh.
cheese roll.
See, and that's just to let you know, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Got a little bit of a light rain to keep things coolish. Day 4 on the trail. Welcome to glamping.